You can meditate all day long. You can journal. You can work on yourself every single day. But if you're constantly just surrounded by negativity, family members criticizing you, maybe dismissing your dreams, projecting fear, making passive, constant, chaotic comments, it can feel almost impossible to grow. I got it. I get you. Because sometimes the hardest people to protect your peace from are the people you love. Because unlike toxic relationships or friendships, you can't just always leave. And maybe you live with them. Maybe these are people that you live with. They could be your parents, your spouse, your children, my daughter. No, just kidding. But these people, you be people that you love so madly and so deeply. But every time you leave a conversation with them, you feel drained, feel heavy, or small in a way. Like somehow your nervous system just got hijacked. And if this is you, this video may completely change how you see your whole situation. Because I want to show you and talk about how to stop absorbing negative energy, what psychology says about emotional environments, and why your nervous system keeps getting triggered. And most importantly, my beautiful, sexy friends, how to protect your peace, even if you can't physically leave. And trust me, this isn't about cutting people off. This is about learning how to stop emotionally living inside someone else's reality. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Because what if I told you the goal was never to control other people or the people around you? The goal is learning how to stop becoming them. But first and foremost, if you are new here, hi, my name is Lee Ann, and welcome to my channel, Rise and Elevate, where I talk about universal principles and give real life examples how I've been able to utilize them to create a beautiful life for myself. So let's dive into this. First, I want you to normalize something. If negative family deeply affects you, you need to know that you are not weak. You are human. It's just because your nervous system is biologically wired for belonging from childhood. Your brain learned, who do I need to be to feel safe here? Safe emotionally, physically, and relationally, which means if you grew up around criticism, negativity, dismissiveness, fear, your nervous system may have adapted. Maybe you learned, don't go too big. Don't speak up. Stay small. Don't drink too much. Don't upset anyone. And here's the scary part. Sometimes we become adults and still unconsciously carry those same goddamn emotional rules without even realizing it. And the biggest mistake people make is this. They spend all their energy trying to change the negative person, trying to convince them, no, I can fix them, and get them to understand, get their approval. And what I want to lovingly tell you, they may never get it. And that's okay, because healing is not, how do I finally get them to support me? Healing becomes, how do I stop abandoning myself when they don't? See, that changes everything. One of the most powerful mindset shifts I've learned is becoming the observer. Meaning, instead of emotionally merging with someone's negativity, you begin observing it. So, for example, instead of, my mom always puts me down, pause, observe, and ask yourself, what pain, fear, belief, or conditioning could be driving this? Because hurt people often project fear. People who abandon their dreams sometimes criticize yours. And people stuck in this scarcity sometimes dismiss possibility. And this doesn't excuse poor behavior, but it just helps you stop internalizing it. Because the second you stop making someone else's fear mean something about you, you take your power back. Something that completely changed my perspective was realizing you don't have to emotionally participate in every reality someone offers you. Think about that. Someone can hand you fear, scarcity, negativity, judgment, drama, a whole bunch of drama. And instead of emotionally grabbing onto it, babe, you can just simply observe it and think, that may be true for them, but that doesn't have to become true for me. This changed my life because I stopped unconsciously accepting people's emotional projections as facts. because most of the time it's their shizness. Someone else's emotions are like weather. Just because it's storming inside of them doesn't mean it has to rain inside of you. But most of us, we unconsciously just absorb the damn storm. Someone criticizes us, we spiral. I've been there. Someone doubts us, we're like, you're right. We question it. We question ourselves and the whole possibility. Or someone could project fear and suddenly we stop believing in our own dreams. And what changed my life was realizing their emotional weather is information, not instruction. I love that. I gotta write that down. Information, not instruction. See, most of us unconsciously, we just take other people's emotions, fears, their opinions, and their projections, and treat them like directions, like facts, like truth. But what if you paused and asked, is this actually true for me? Or is this just someone else's storm passing through? Just because someone hands you fear doesn't mean you have to build a home in it. And trust me, I get it. It can really hurt and be painful at times. So now, let's get the practice with this, okay? So what does this actually look like in real life, right? Because we could talk about, but now let's be about it. Stop over-explaining yourself. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams. Sometimes silence protects growth. Because when people don't understand your vision, they often project fear. Move quietly, babe. Build anyway, okay? Create systems, like create nervous system reset moments for yourself. So if home feels chaotic, I've been there, create little micro moments of safety. I go for walks. I'm not too big into music, but I love meditations. Go to the gym. I have my Pelotons that I'm upset with. Do breath work. Learn breath work if you don't know it. Honey, even sitting in your car for 10 minutes, you're teaching your body, I'm safe, okay? Find these ways. Stop arguing for your worth. You don't need permission to grow. You don't need everyone to understand your healing. And you definitely don't need anonymous approval to evolve. Protect what enters your mind. This is huge for me. If negativity surrounds you, what are you consuming? Books, podcasts, healing content, personal growth, communities, right? Like this one that I created. You must become intentionally about what emotionally feeds you because environments matter. Learn to pause. Learn to pause when your sexy little self gets triggered and you want to spiral. Pause, observe, breathe. Ask yourself, do I want to react from pain because it hurts or respond from power? That single question changes lives, okay? It's going to change yours and everyone else around you. So, but in all seriousness, I want to be honest with you. I've had moments in life where people very close to me didn't understand me, didn't understand my growth, didn't understand my dreams and me dreaming bigger. And sometimes, well, most of the times it hurts and it stings because these are people we love, but it's because we naturally want support from these people that are the closest to us, right? But the one thing I've learned is you cannot wait for everyone around you to evolve before you begin evolving. Sometimes you have to become the proof first. And maybe this message found you for a reason today. And maybe your environment feels heavy or small in a way. And maybe people around you don't believe in your growth. Maybe you feel misunderstood. But hear me when I say this. You can love people without shrinking for them. You can have compassion without absorbing dysfunction. And you can protect your peace without becoming cold. Because honey, your environment matters, but your identity matters more because the version of you are becoming. So he or she still gets to exist, even here, even now. And you got this and I'm rooting for you. And this is a space that I created that you can always come and voice your opinion. Reach out to me if you need any more peace or reassurance. Leave me a comment below. It truly helps. It builds this community. And if you know someone who feels emotionally drained by family dynamics, send them this video. You never know who may need this reminder today. And if you're on your healing journey, nervous system journey, or self-development path, and you want to feel part of a community, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're all here for each other. We're here to rise and elevate and grow and love and support each other. So with that, much peace and love, and I truly cannot wait to see you in the next video.